morning, welcome to Platypus A Narrowboat Adventure. At the moment I'm kind of just chipping in here and there with little segments of the video. If I can't beat my other half, then I shall join him. And I've been a little bit of a vlogger's widow for the past couple of weeks whilst he has kind of got into the zone of what he wants to do. Mine are just kind of wandering thoughts really. Just taking the Border Collie Dave off for a little stroll before we set off this morning. As you can see, Platypus is in the background and Dan's busy doing his morning checks. The thing I love about our boat is, it's our first boat and it's in its rawest form, and sometimes that can be the most beautiful. You see it for exactly what it is, and everything that we do to it thereafter has our own personal stamp on it, and that's something that I know I am and I'll continue to be incredibly proud of. I always say to people as I meet, and I'm slowly getting less apologetic for the state of the boat. I always worry that people think that it's been abandoned. I was going to put a note on the side saying, this is a project boat, please love me. Yeah, so I'm becoming less apologetic for the state of the boat and more excited about the potential that it has, and I think that's the correct way to be these days. Over and out.
Okay guys, so I'm going to clean out the weed hatch today to see if there's anything around the propeller. It's not something I would say you need to do every day, but I've only done it once in our journey so far, and we've done almost 100 miles so far. So I'm going to clean it and take it all apart, check there's anything around it. We've gone through quite a lot of shallow water, and I'm just a bit worried there's stuff stuck in there. So let's get cracking. Okay, if you want to look down here, that is the weed hatch. So right down there, you won't be able to see because it's all cloudy because it's canal water, but down there is the propeller. So I'm going to have to stick my hand in there. Bearing in mind it is -1 at the moment, and just feel around the propeller, make sure there's nothing stuck. So fingers crossed it won't. If there is, I'll be able to pull it out. I have seen on YouTube some people have got duvets wrapped around it, which I imagine would be an absolute nightmare. Luckily, I know that's not the case with this, but we're going to give it a good old clean.
Can you feel anything?
Thankfully, nothing at all. Freezing cold. Look how where my arm's gone. I'm freezing. Oh. Pop this back in.
Dave.
Screw it back down. Now, thankfully, we've got the fire going nice and hot, so I'll be going there in a minute just to warm myself up again before we set off for the day. All done?
I would like to say that yes, the weather is ever so slightly cold today. One of the main reasons I'm wearing my hat is primarily because one cannot find her hairbrush, and therefore a hat you may see me even in summer. Now I arrived today to find that said chemical toilet is full to capacity, and we have a couple of miles journey before we get a chance to empty it. Now, it had crossed my mind as a newbie boater that maybe I should do the dreaded thing and hop in a nearest bush, but unfortunately being so close to residential areas and public houses, I may be exposing myself and subject to prosecution. So therefore, Dan treated me to what I call my ladies' fanny funnel. £6 of latex in the shape of lady parts with a little funnel that gives me the opportunity to have a little tinkle at my convenience in my mother-in-law's spare water bottles. I found out last night does not work. I won't go into the details, but it was quite a horrific ordeal for me, and one that I will not be repeating. See you later.
Right, so we're heading off. The snow's come, I knew it would, and the wind chill on our faces is freezing. So I thought I'd put something over my face. While I was doing that, I took my gloves off, turned around for a second, and the wind blew them into the canal. So now I've got a nice warm face and freezing cold hands. Oh well, that's canal boating, I suppose. later, the sun's come out. Look, peeking through. Snow stopped. Still cold. Snow stopped. We can carry on. Now, I know Laura mentioned earlier on about weeing issues. We're coming up shortly to somewhere where we can empty the toilet, so we can go back to normal regime, which I know is going to be making Laura very, very cheerful. The snow is back. Another 10 minutes later with a vengeance. Look at that. Look at poor old Dave the dog. Oh, poor little Poor little mate. Right, we've just gone past Fraserley Junction. I did want to film us going through there, but we were looking for somewhere to empty the toilet. So we were a little bit looking all over the place, couldn't really concentrate on steering and filming. Sadly, we didn't see it. Turns out we went past it, we spoke to someone, and it's been taken over by a private marina, and so there was no CRT signs up, so I wasn't aware that we had to turn off. So we missed it. We've now got to find somewhere else to empty the toilet, otherwise I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. Oh well, see you soon. First vlogs of the day, there's only 2 today. I'm going to go and do a couple. So we get 2 pairs.
Shame they don't do them in pink. Man's man.
That's it, nothing faces me. Pour it down. Oh. I just want to say I'm pleased it's not brown, but it was.
My brave soldier. Hey, that's called taking one for the team.
I'll take one for you.
I took several in there. No. If we're determined to be crass about emptying of the toilet facilities, I do have to point out that you've been up here quite a few times on your own. And I'm sure that you do not poop roses.
So we've emptied the toilet now, and now it's 5 o'clock, we're going to push on to I think about 6 o'clock, just to see if we can gain some time on the day that we missed with all that snow and ice. There's some locks coming up, so I think we're going to probably do a couple of locks, maybe 3, and then call it a day. Sundown's supposed to be about 6:15, so we think we stop at 6, that's realistic. So let's push on. Look at the snow, it's coming down lovely now, everything's starting to be covered. I hope we can get home. She's covered in snow. Okay, last couple of locks of the night. It's getting a bit dark now. Looks a lot lighter on the camera than it actually is. We've got this lock, plus another one. Lauren's just gone up to empty the pound, so we can go straight into that one as well. And then we're going to find something more up. See you on the other side. Morning everyone. The snow is back. With a vengeance. No ice, luckily, so we can still move. We were up at stupid o'clock today because back down on to Bridge 31, there's some sort of canoe race. Now, why they want to do a canoe race in is whether I have no idea. But if we don't go now, they're closing it at 10 o'clock and we'll be stuck. Won't be able to do many hours today. So we're going to go now. It's taking time to clear all the snow off the deck to make it safe for us to move. Hopefully, we will get there before 10 so we can carry on cruising today. See you later on.
What you doing?
Well, we've been up Crackerdorn, as you saw earlier on. We've managed to navigate, I think it's 6 or 7 locks.
Atherton flight locks?
Yeah, we're in the top there. We've got about an hour cruising to get to bridge number 31 before the canoe thing starts. And we've got exactly an hour to get there, so fingers crossed we will get there. Fingers crossed there'll be no traffic. Fingers crossed I'm going fast enough to do it in an hour.
Fingers crossed there's a tea place nearby.
Yeah, run out of sugar. That was all that was.
That was my fault, along with the fact that we got slightly delayed because I didn't close one of the paddles properly. A very rookie mistake, and one that I'm sure I'll be reminded of for now until eternity.
A couple of times.
Eternity, yeah.
See you soon. Mind you, so maybe it was cancelled, but it doesn't show it online. So get past here, pull over for a bit, and have some breakfast.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with L. Might be a llama. Or my eyesight's really, really bad. Llama, alpaca, what's the difference?
So that's us done now. We're going to head off home, pick up the kids and go back to work for the next couple of weeks. But we managed to get to Nuneaton, which is quite a nice place. We've got quite a nice place we've moored up. I've really enjoyed this part of the Coventry Canal. It's been quite a nice section, much nicer than the very first section that we went on, so quite enjoyable. Next time we're going to be going on to the Oxfordshire Canal and also going past the Ashby as well beforehand. So we look forward to seeing you next time. So please remember to like, subscribe and comment. Thanks guys, ta-da.